Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here and welcome to Season 5, Part 1 of my FIFA 18 Coventry City career mode. This is our first season back in the big time. Yep, the Premier League got promoted last season. If you didn't catch any of the videos, we were promoted and we went up as champions. But we go in today's episode against Southampton Football Club. And honestly, it's going to be an uphill battle in the Premier League. I didn't get as much money as I wanted at all. In fact, I got very little. I got £20 million to spend. That's not bad. The wage budget, however, definitely not high enough. And actually, that £20 million, by the way, I only started off with 7. So I had to sell quite a few players to even get that amount of money. So I don't know who to sign with it. I tried to bring in a few young, promising, talented players, but they all wanted £60,000 a week, £50,000 a week, £100,000. I can't afford that. I'm Coventry City, for Christ's sake. But anyway, let's take a look at some of those transfers before we go over the squad. Let's see. All right, so let's do... All right, so the first sign-in... Oh, let me see this. It's not right. Here we go. All right, so these are some of the signings that we made, or some of the selling as well, over the summer transfer window. We sold John Cannon for $7.1 million. We signed him for nothing last summer transfer window, selling him on $7.1 million, like a bit of a bargain. I moved to a 2-man midfield rather than a 4-man midfield, so I had room to get rid of a player, and John Cannon was that man. 7.1, decent price. Conser sold him to Leeds United for $4.5 million. We only paid like 1.3 for him a couple of seasons ago, so it's good to see a profit on that one. Jordan Ponticelli sold him for $2.5 million. Actually, I brought him back. His wages were a little too high, and I was happy to move him on so quickly, get him off the books. Overall, they're moving to one player up top, so one player had to go, so Ponticelli was the chosen guy. Then they sold Alvadano, who was on loan to Morecambe all of last season, sold him to Charlton for $1.4 million. All right, players coming into the squad. First of all, we have Rene. We got him on loan from Lazio for the remainder of the season. He's very quick, talented young right back. He's on loan for the rest of the year on a cheap deal, so he's going to provide backup. Then I brought in Carvalho Souza, player that was recommended to me, 21 years old, 67 years old. Just a promising young player. We'll see how he develops. Then I brought in Liam Reed, a centre-half. This guy is actually kind of special. Won him on a free transfer. $8.5 million, 19 years old. Got him for a decent wage as well. Very quick. Just be a very, very good overall Premier League defender in the future. So anyway, as you can see, not many interesting players coming in at all, and quite a few good players going out. So it's left our squad looking like this going into the start, the first game against Southampton. So goalkeeper-wise, we have Reece Hall and Broyne. Centre half, we got Willis, Reed, and then we have Acosta. Pognagoli is still at the club. I'm trying to move him on though. Right back, obviously we got Freddie Frey. Camacho left on a free transfer. So we got Freddie Frey, and then obviously Rene is backup. Left back, we got Maricic and Susev. Susev is now the backup. He played well when he did play. So I meant it wasn't worth bringing back. Midfield 2 of Mega and Stevenson, naturally. Backed up by Goldburn, who was originally going to be sold, but unfortunately rejected it. Terms with who it was, but anyway, he's staying at the club. So it'll be him, Goldburn, Petrowski, and Carvalho Souza are going to provide competition there. Then we have Connolly, Levesque, and obviously Gonzalez. There he is, right there. Then right wing, I've got Tom Krause. I've also got Jody Jones that can play out there, and I've also got a young lad as well, came through the youth ranks, Zarkov. He's only 16 years old, shows a bit of promise already. Callum Wilson starts on the left midfield. He's improved leaps and bounds. He's going to be a very big player for us, I think, in the future. I'm going to try and work on his limitation of pace. And then backup left midfield as well. Honestly, I've got O'Neill, who's a 57 overall, 16-year-old promising player. Was going to leave unless I signed him up to the full team. So I signed him up, and I'm trying to send him out on loan, but we'll see what happens there. Anyway, Diarra up top, obviously 77 overall now, close to that 80 mark. And then Carlson will be the backup striker, big tall guy, and then Ronaldo will be the third choice. And I'm still trying to bring in quality players because, as you notice, we're kind of in the mid to low 70s in a lot of positions, and that really isn't really where I want to be in the Premier League. I want to try and maybe get an 80 overall player if I possibly can, or a player that should be 80 overall. But again, it's just money. Money's a big issue. So let me know in the comments below. Season 5 of FIFA 18. Any good bargains out there? What do you think? It's just so hard to try and bring players in the limited budget we had. So it's kind of, I'm going to have to do organically, I guess, trying to bring players in on the cheap and then trying to grow them and see where we go from there. But anyway, that was the summer. Nothing else interesting happened, to be honest with you. So let's get going to today's game up against Southampton. Now, last year I played on 5 minutes. I'm actually going to go to 4 minutes this time around. I'm going to stay on Legendary, as to be expected. But anyway, it's going to be a very tough opening day fixture against the Saints. Obviously, a team I am very much in love with. So alliances definitely go out the window for today's game. But still, let's go try and get off to a good start here at the Ricoh Arena, Premier League. It's really good to see the Coventry City back in the Premier League again. I don't know, I haven't seen this intro actually. I haven't played in Premier League games at all in FIFA 18, believe it or not. I've mainly just done this save. But yeah, very excited to be here. Alright, so here we go. Kicking off our first game back in the Premier League. I'm just hoping not to get destroyed. Chance now for Southampton in the box. He's tripped over. Maybe that should have been... Oh, it was very close to a penalty. I thought the ref was going to give it. Here's a little 1-2 of Mega and Wilson. Wilson's now through. He's got Wesley Hope meeting him. He's waited. He's found Connolly. Connolly's looking for Crepin Diatta. Can't get to him. Oh, great bit of skill there from Benzia. He's got himself in the box. He chips into the back post. Surely. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Great opportunity for Stanton there to open the score in here. Oh, lovely flick there from Wilson. Now Diatta's got the wrong side of Houghton. He's got the pace to beat him. Gets in the box. Crepin Diatta with a shot, and it's deflected behind for a corner kick. So, first corner here of the Premier League season for Sky Blues. Let's see if we can make something from it. Ball is whipped in. There's Willis with a header. Oh, it was going in. And keeper McCarthy had to make a fantastic save, pedaling back there. Thought that was going to loop into the far post. The player went off the line for some reason. And yeah, forced McCarthy into a decent save. Alright, so come on. Callum Wilson again looking far post. There's Crepin Diatta on the volley. Oh, what a strike that was from Crepin. And well blocked in the end and cleared from the Saints defence. Here's Tom Krause now. Great to see him back in a sky blue jersey after spending the year out injured. Here's Krause going to his left foot. Tom Krause. Oh, not a left-footed player there, but he got half a yard to take a shot on. And we've seen him score a few spectacular goals over the years. So I don't put it past him putting it in the top corner of the net. And here's Krause now. He's got Diatta in the box looking for him. Diatta, free header! It's 1-0! Get in there. Crepin Diatta opens a scoring for the Sky Blues in the Premier League. And wonderful little chip ball there from Tom Krause. Had very little to aim at. Crepin isn't exactly the biggest, most imposing player in the box. But somehow he found half a yard and Krause picked him out beautifully. And great header there from Crepin Diatta. Alex McCarthy, no chance of getting that one at all. And it's 1-0 to the Sky Blues. Alright, free kick to Southampton here in a dangerous area. We've got plenty of big guys going forward. Ball is whipped in. Frey gets a head up and makes the clearance, but doesn't get very far. Decent strike, but straight at Reece Holding goal. He's going to have a big season for us, Reece. Alright, so almost halftime here, and we're still leading 1-0. Honestly, we've actually played pretty well. Here's a chance now for Crepin to get maybe another goal before halftime. Crepin Diatta on his right foot. What a goal from Crepin Diatta. Get in there, my son. Fantastic finish there from Crepin. Just got half a yard on a defender there. Drove it past Aurel Moreno. Came out for the challenge. And a beautiful strike from Crepin Diatta. Found the top corner of the net. Alex McCarthy almost got a hand to it, but actually was nowhere near it. Crepin Diatta has powered it past him. And it's 2-0 just before the break. What a perfect start to the campaign. Alright, so halftime here, and I see the Coventry City fans absolutely joyful and ecstatic in the crowd, as you would imagine. Being 2-0 up here at home on the opening day. So I'm going to keep things as they are. No need to make any changes at all. We actually don't have a game now until like a week, Sunday, I think. So we have 8 days off in between the games. So shouldn't have to need to make any changes to avoid fatigue. This Crepin now is on a hat-trick. Easily dispossessed this time by Stevens. His Megas found Marasech. Marasech's been very quiet. Usually he's a very attacking player for us going forward. He's got Diatta now at the edge of the area. Diatta turns beautifully. He's got a chance to shoot. He's already done it once. Oh, and he's forced McCarthy into another great save there. Crepin Diatta has been absolutely immense so far today. As Wilson's going to put the ball in. Decent cross. Oh, that was just past the post from Marasech. Oh, he got a really good strong head to that. Oh, that's a really great camera angle, that one, FIFA. Good choice on that. But good header there in the near post from Maricic. And tell you what, Callum Wilson's actually really impressed me from the set piece situations here, especially from corners. He's definitely put it on a plate for some of our players. But here's Connor Connolly now. It's been a little quiet, playing just behind Diata, and he dispossessed there from Wesley Holt easily. That's something he's going to have to work on. He's going to have to get a bit stronger there. Well worked to the edge area. There's a chance for Southampton. It's off the inside of the post, and Maricic is going to be able to make the clearance. Oh, we got a little bit lucky there. Southampton carved this open. For the first time today, Weasel hasn't had that much to do, but he thanked his post on that one. Alright, going to make a change here. 68 minutes on the clock. I'm going to bring off Connor Connolly, who's been pretty much non-existent. To bring on Levesque. A bit more strength in midfield. I'm also tempted to bring on Jody Jones here for Tom Kraus, but I'm actually going to bring him on for Wilson instead. Yeah, we'll keep things as they are, apart from those two changes, naturally. But yeah, just get some fresh legs out there. Bit of pace, bit of strength coming onto the field. Here's Bamba now in the box. It's blocked by Maricic. We can't get the ball clear. That's a great volley there from Bamba, and he scored, and it's 2-1. And that's a wonderful volley there. Couldn't get the ball clear first time of asking, and he made us pay. Take another look at this one again. Maricic got a head to it, but that's a beautiful volley there. I think it took a flick off someone and kind of threw Reece Hall off. Did it hit anyone on the way through? No, it didn't. It just Reece Hall made it look kind of awkward. And it's 2-1, so Southampton are back in this game now. We've only got 20 minutes left to go into it. It's Jody Jones now. He's got pace to run at the Southampton defence. So what Jody can do here. One of the few remaining players left from the original side. There's Maricic looking at the cross. Can't get there. There's Levesque at the edge there. Levesque on the half volley. Oh, half a chance. I mean, Crepin Diata there. I'm not quite sure why he dived over it. I'd love to Crepin to get a touch right in front of the keeper. And Levesque just want to put pressure on their back line. So we've got 15 minutes now to try and hold on to what would be a very, very memorable victory for us in terms of the save. Oh, Reed gives it away in the dangerous area. Oh no, that was just past the post. Debuted in today, Liam Reed, making a crucial error there, but lucky enough he didn't have to pay for it. I'm going to bring Acosta on to play right back. Just a little bit more height in the air there, a bit stronger player too than Ferre. Ferre's had a good solid game, but I just need a little bit more height in there. Oh, terrible error there. Can't get it clear, for Christ's sake, Jordan. I'm not sure how that didn't quite go in. Southampton are really putting the pressure on us now for the last 5 minutes of this game or so. In fact, it's worked around the box, so on Reece Hall gathers it calmly. They've even pushed their centre-half up top here to try and cause some problems. Oh, well won there from Crepin Diata, and Tom Kraus gets it, keeps it as well. Just trying to leave some of this pressure. Only 2 minutes now of added on time, and there it is. Final whistle has gone, and we've won the first game of the season. 2-1. That's a crucial victory, getting our first win in the Premier League. So two fantastic strikes for Crepin Diata. One with his head, and one obviously beautiful shot from the edge of the area. But overall, pretty satisfying game for us, especially playing tougher opposition. Just getting a win is pretty good going. I don't know, just I'm rambling. I can't speak today, I guess. Anyway, so big question to you guys out there. Who should I sign? I've got £20 million to work with, very little in wage budget, so be conservative with your suggestions. Just let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the opening day of the Premier League season with the Sky Blues. Alright, so thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.